A pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
1st and goal, Denver.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Bill Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
60 vices, 6, go street.
They'll come out throwing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL. If you don't convert a good portion of your third down, it's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready, go.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Rig. 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
Here's a throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Wide open, downfield. Got it! They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Okay, break.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
Ready.
Genty from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Okay, ready?
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19. Panthers. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Giving this to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Boys, you got this.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hurt. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
And it became clear, right, after the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to
The
him.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Makes his hit. He lost that football. And this is going to be Raiders football. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s and 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. With one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Jency. Scores! Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. And he's got a free play here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Knicks now on first and 10. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he hands out of bounds.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Knicks from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Knicks off the play action. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half.
At the 16-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To get to the butt, I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Nick's looking to throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final one in this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first and 10, here's Nix. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Denver.
They'll throw again. Nix. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harvey can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Another for Harvey. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. And he does not tie this game. His extra point's off. They remain down by 1. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he'll go out of bounds well into enemy territory. Looks like he's right around the 40-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
By the time he shifted into a different gear, began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Hurt. 70 Timberwolves.
And off to Genty. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd
and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Check. Cougar 19.
From the 38. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8.
The score, Raiders 28, Broncos 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Nix. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
A lot of defenders got some defense in your background, and it's been my life experience, that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On what I love, ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of it.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Come on.
Back to Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
13-yard line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for second and long.
They'll run now on second down. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. The defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's Genty running right. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. He's got a man left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Look into the air here. Catch made over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important third and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Match. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Let's go now. Hey, Matt, 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He puts some juice on it deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Man in motion here. Throwing on first down, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second down, give to Harvey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Raiders loading up the secondary on third down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Here's Nix to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing here, Nix. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
On third down, here's Nix. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Bombers. Captain.
On first down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and two straight incompletions have made this third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Nix to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Come on. Set. Hawk, set, go.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go street. Hey, check them out. 19 Tiger.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Ready.
They come to the line here, and this is third and 6.
Hey. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Nix from the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Great, I've talked to you over the years in the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, Genty. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal because of it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make a 3-score game in the 4th. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Nix with it on first. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And they pick him off again! And the Raiders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Give here to Genty, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Ready. 19, 18.
Pass play now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Down to the 10. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field, tone of this drive. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
19. Ready.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
3. 70 Lions.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
45. Broncos 20.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
A 67-yard gain on the play.
Offense up to the line fast.
Broncos.
First down from the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
14-yard line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Panther 6.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He makes the 25. And finally taken down up at the 31-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
First and 10 at the
Raiders
31-yard
looking like
line.
they'll start this season with a win. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Shot.
Laube on the give, headed left. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Genty. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Another give here to Genty. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready, ready.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.